What's going on, guys? Oh boy. Um, there's so much going on. I like as the weeks and the days go by, we hear more. Mike wasn't on. Okay. Sorry. See, that's what I was trying to fix. Um, so there's been some speculation. Okay, I know speculation isn't good, but if Andre Dillard is put in a package deal. First of all, I want to even back. I want to kind of go backwards a little bit because Tim McManus was on some show, and apparently, what was said was that he's heard Tim McManus was hearing whispers that Andre Dillard was going to be put in a trade package deal with Alshon Jeffrey to get traded somewhere else, and it does not sit right with me. Jason Peters shouldn't even been here last year. Andre Dillard should have got drafted, and he should have started. That's how your guy is going to get better. But because since 2017, after this goddamn Super Bowl, the Eagles have had favoritism over these veteran players, and it's just been to the point where, what are we going to do? Miles Sanders is a perfect example of this because he looked like crap in the beginning of this year. Why? Because he had no reps. He had no reps whatsoever. None. Nada. No reps at all. And then look what happened. Because Darren Sproles gets hurt. Few guys do get hurt. And then Miles Sanders flourishes in this offense like there's no tomorrow. If we even skip on it, I mean, this might not happen. So let's not go ahead of ourselves. But if this does happen, yeah, it's going to be bad. It's going to be really bad because you don't draft a guy 22nd overall pick, best left tackle in the draft, and then I don't know. You know what I think? Oh, since Gangrene David is here, he is a Jet fan. Um, what if what if the Philadelphia Eagles took Alshon Jeffrey, Andre Dillard, probably a pick or two, trade him the 21st overall pick to the Jets, receive their first round pick? That'd probably be that's actually a pretty good trade, to be honest. Because obviously Andre Dillard has so much goddamn upside, but unfortunately, Jesus Christ, unbelievable. If this happens, unbelievable, unbelievable. If this happens, the trade was because there's some speculation right now that actually he probably couldn't get traded to the Jets anyway because yeah, that's probably not going to happen. I don't know. I was kind of discussing because Andre Dillard apparently Tim McManus was on a show today and was saying that he's heard whispers that we're trying to dump Alshon Jeffrey's contract and the Eagles are kind of like done with him. So um, they're going to probably bring Jason Peters back. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to get Andre Dillard, our first round pick from last year, best left tackle in the draft, that has barely, he's had snaps. Don't get me wrong, but starting snaps, no. He's only started 4 games last year, and that's what I said in my video. D Sig's #1 fan just said we need to re-sign Big V, and I agree with that 100%. I really do. I think if you bring Jason Peters back, you got to sign Big V to an extension. If they do this trade where they trade Alshon Jeffrey and add Andre Dillard in a package deal to whatever team he is going to, then you're going to have to extend Big V. I mean, you have to. And honestly, a lot of fans don't like Big V. But if you guys don't, you guys forget, he only allowed 1 sack in 2017. Jason Peters got hurt after week 4 or 5, that Redskins game, torn ACL. and Big V came in and he did work. Big V did a lot of work, man. He only allowed one sack that whole year. The rest of the year, he only allowed one sack. It was against the Panthers. That was pretty much it. So yeah, D Sigs number one fan said Big V is super versatile. He could play right tackle, right guard. Yeah, he's been all over the line, so he's gonna be. The more you know, the more worth you have to a football team. You know what I mean? Um, just to let you guys know, I'm just saying it just to say it. I don't know if you saw my post probably a week ago. I enabled super chats on here. So just to let you guys know that is actually up and running on this channel. I've told you guys this channel is monetized now, so just letting you guys know. So let's see here. Will we just trade? Let's see. Let's see here. Oh my God, this is going crazy. Oh, that is the EDP's number. I keep forgetting that's you, EDP's number one fan. I keep forgetting. You have to keep reminding me it's you because I'm probably, yeah, we'll see. Gangrene Davis says, "Now I would much rather have one of the upcoming." Yeah, no, I know. I made a mistake because nobody wants Alshon Jeffrey, so that trade is off the table. Even though I think the Jets should move back anyway. That the Jets should trade back in this draft regardless of what's going on. Kavai Jones says, "Will we just trade Dillard to get Alshon out of here, or get him out of here and get something good back?" I think honestly we're just trying to dump a contract with Alshon Jeffrey. I think we're just trying to dump a contract regardless of what's going on. I think it's just dumping the contract and adding a little bit of spice to the meat sauce. Do you know what I mean? A little spice to the meat sauce. So that's pretty much what we're doing. So Andre Dillard is the last person that I want to trade. I mean, I would hope we'd get something back because, okay, we're giving you a receiver, we're giving you a tackle. We'll give you some late picks. You give us some early. I don't know. I don't know how it's really going to go, but I'm kind of pissed off over it. I hope it doesn't happen. But if that's the case, and heard from John McMullen on 97.3 Philadelphia, ESPN, right? John McMullen even said today that bringing Jason Peters back is a Jeffrey Lurie move. This isn't a Howie Roseman move. This is a Jeffrey Lurie move because Jeffrey Lurie can come in and say, hey, by all costs, by all means, do not let Jason Peters go to free agency. So, I mean, that could happen. You know what I mean? So, let's see here. Dominic Cardinal. Yo, what's up, bro? Dominic, how you doing, bro? EDP, I'm just going to call you EDP's number one fan, bro, if you don't mind. Your stream yesterday, there was no chat because it was kids mode. Yeah, I know. I realized that I got home and I realized that kids mode was on. But when do I ever stream from my phone? Not really. I really don't do it anymore. So something must have happened. So, Mr. Sports Talk, what's up, bro? We're all disappointed in Alshon. We all are. Joe H. Dillard is just fine. Peters is better right now. Jeffrey Lurie won't make the same mistake again he did with Dawkins. Peters will be the starter this year, and Dillard will start when he's 25ers. The problem is I don't want that to happen. The problem is you don't draft a guy in the first round to let him sit on the bench for 2 years. I mean, I know he only started 4 games last year, but seriously, bro. And I would say 3 games because whatever game that was that he started at right tackle, the brilliant idea of Mike Rowe, let's put him at right tackle, no problem. And Dillard's never played right tackle before, so it's I don't know why. Ganger David, I disagree to an extent. Only trading back and the top 4 tackles are off the board. It just depends. It's not about who you're drafting. It's do you want to get more draft picks? It's not about you're not trading back to get a certain player. You're trading back to get more draft capital. That's what that's all about. If you don't think that one guy is going to change, this offense this year, if it's something where you can move back, get another position, acquire more picks, so you don't have to go get the one guy that you guys want, if there's more troubles on the offensive line for the New York Jets or what's going on with that. Sonny Terranova Shaking my head with this Jason Peters bullshit. The guy is old and messed up. So many drives last season. Start Dillard now. I agree. And Jason Peters has false start, false start, false start. I mean, constantly. It was just the false start show with Jason Peters. I don't know what's going on with that, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Orlo, I don't know why the Cardinals are going after wide receiver like their offensive line is good. I had the Cardinals going after offensive line this year, but because Kyle Murray used to throw to CeeDee Lamb, I don't know what the case is with that. I mean, we might get surprised. It might not happen. I think just because Kyle Murray's the quarterback is because they're going to draft CeeDee Lamb. You know what I mean? It's not up to Kyle Murray to draft CeeDee Lamb. You know what I mean? So I would try to trade in front of them. If you trade in front of them, you're fine. If you trade with the Panthers, I think the Panthers are right in front of the Cardinals. I think, and if you trade with them, I think you're pretty much good with all that. So no problems there. Trading back is my plan B. I thought they would at least trade back. I thought the Giants were a trade back team. The Jets were a trade back team. I think the Panthers could be a trade back team too, but we'll just have to see. Sonny says can't trust Peters to stay healthy, especially at a stage of his career. And he just turned 38 in January. He just turned 38. 28. I wish. I wish. Okay. Orlo says, no way they're getting rid of Dillard. I hope not. I really hope not. Xavier the Savior says, I wouldn't mind Justin Jefferson after the combine. What's up, Joey? How you doing, Xavier? What's going on, man? I don't mind Justin Jefferson either. I think he's a very good player. If Justin Jefferson's another fast receiver with great route running, polished route tree, could fall to us at 21. That'd be cool. Even if we moved in front of the Broncos, I think we still. I honestly don't think he's gonna really. Obviously, I don't think he's going to hit 21 because if the Cardinals pick a receiver, the Raiders pick a receiver, the Broncos pick a receiver, I mean, we're going to be out of options soon. So we'll see what goes on with that. Gangrene Davis says, I'd use a potential scenario of having one of the receivers in front of my eyes to get a team straight up. Yeah, I'd probably do the same thing. There's so many different combinations that the Jets could do this year in this draft. I mean, hopefully they make the right decision, bro. I really hope they do. They need to turn it around over there after spending, $90 million on players and doing stuff like that. So I'm hoping that they could change it around. Cowboy X Factor, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Bacon, welcome back, dude. The Bacon Grizzler 69's in the building, guys. Welcome back. If this Dillard thing is true, Jeffrey Lurie needs to be drug tested. Drug tested. Oh, shit. All right. I think that's funny. Thank you for humoring me tonight. But yeah, I know you're definitely serious, though. EDP's number one fan says Cowboy X Factor. What's up? Cowboy X Factor. What about trying to see if the Las Vegas Raiders want Alshon Jeffery? Hell no. No. Of course, if they're at what, pick 11? Where they pick 11 or 12, something like that. I mean, I don't even know that. No, they're not. Alshon Jeffery, it's going to be hard to trade. You're going to have to trade somebody else with Alshon Jeffery. You're going to have to put something else in there because we're trying to dump a contract. I mean, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to dump a contract. So what we're trying to do, if you trade with the Raiders, man, I mean, the Raiders are in a perfect spot to get one of the best receivers in the draft. So honestly, they're not going to take the fool's gold and be like, yeah, sure, let's go. Well, we'll take on Alshon Jeffery. It's definitely not going to happen. It's definitely not going to happen. So, let's see. EDP number fan says, I would also take CJ Hamler second round too if we can. I think between CJ Hamler, I want CJ Henderson. I do. I want to get a corner in the second round. That's what I want to get. But I don't know. I have no idea because the way free agency is going right now and what we're kind of going after, I'm thinking right now that we're going to sign 2 cornerbacks. I mean, that's what I think we're going to do. I mean, it's cornerback is just so overrated now. Like, nobody really deserves the money that they get at the cornerback position, especially if they're good, but nobody's that good to get $16 million. I heard today from John McMullen that this deal with Byron Jones can go up to at least $17 million. I mean, that's just ridiculous. I'm hoping it goes down, but I think the Eagles are desperate enough to pay it just because they flat out need a corner. They know they're not going to get anyone that's going to start, you know, in this, in the position they are in this draft and what they need. I don't think they're going to be going in this draft saying, "Hey, you know what? Let's go draft a corner in the first round," because it's not going to happen. Especially someone that's going to step in and play. I think they want to sign somebody in free agency. They want to go after Byron Jones. Byron Jones is no joke. They want to go after Byron Jones. It was all released this morning. Byron Jones is going to be the top target for the Eagles, and the Broncos are after him. I think the Lions are after him as well because they're trying to trade Darius Slay. So I mean, we'll see what happens. And then on top of that, everything else, the Eagles need to have enough draft capital. The Eagles need draft capital to to do things. You know what I mean? So they can't, and Howie Roseman really can't make a lot of trades because the Eagles need the draft capital. If they're going to move up in this draft, we're going to have to see. And honestly, I haven't heard anything yet. I've heard some rumors like a few days ago, a week ago. I was during the combine. I heard some rumors about the Eagles are trying, they're in a position where they know they're not going to get their guy that they want. We don't know who their guy is in this draft, but it's going to be one of these receivers. I don't know who they want. I've heard CD. I've heard Ruggs. I think those only two. I've heard Justin Jefferson is from I think the latest mock draft from the NFL. I think the latest mock draft has Justin Jefferson coming to the Eagles, but it's. I mean, we'll just have to see. Honestly, um, let's see here. Okay, so Alert King says, "Imagine a 28-year-old JP." Oh man, I would die. I would die for a 30-year-old JP right now. Unfortunately, I would. Sonny Trevor says, "Joey, do you care that Byron Jones is coming from that?" See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Like, you know what? I'm tired of this bullshit with these players coming from Dallas. Everyone's got a bad taste in their mouth. I understand that. DeMarco Murray wasn't even his damn fault. That's number one. Number two, we had a shithead coach. Number one, we had a shithead coach. Number two, DeMarco Murray wasn't used the right way, and this offense, it was a whole mess. I mean, that DeMarco Murray is a class act player. You know what I mean? He was a class act on the, just because he wore the star on his helmet, now he's a piece of garbage. You know what I mean? So, I understand where all this is coming from, but Byron Jones just seems to, he's just playing football for whatever team he's repping on his helmet. That's all I really think of him as. He's pretty much just repping whatever's on his helmet, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I understand that the hatred, I understand that, but you know what? Obviously, if he was trouble or, the Eagles look into free agents. They don't just sign guys and then, I mean, it is what it is. They're going to say, oh, down the road, Byron Jones is going to be a cancer and blah, 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 and he's going to pull the same shit that what's-his-face pulled on ESPN. I mean, no, it's not, that's really not going to happen. That's not why he's here. Okay, so we need to relax on that a little bit. And if we get him, it's too damn bad. We're going to have to support the guy. I mean, that's just what it is. But if Byron Jones can handle playing in Philadelphia, then it is what it is. That's it's not easy playing for this team because you have to deal with a lot. And it's mostly because of the goddamn fans. Honestly, the fans, us fans, are critique, man, and it is what it is. Is Byron Jones the best corner in the NFL? Hell no. But is he good? Yeah, he's really good. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. Like, love Byron Jones, but I've always, to go from safety to corner, you know what I mean? Like changing positions, trying to find the right way what he's doing. He's got his coverage skills are fantastic. He's got 2 picks in 5 years. Okay, whatever. I mean, we're gonna put him down because he's got 2 picks. Oh, yeah, who cares? What corner right now has I mean, besides like Marcus Peters the past maybe 4 years, 5 years of his career? You know what I mean? Other than that, Xavier Rhodes played like shit last year. Um, Patrick Peterson played like shit last year. Dude, these guys played like crap last year. All of them did. These are guys that got contracts and played like shit. That's why all it's playing cornerback puts wear on your body, man. Like it puts wear on your body every year. And when you're getting older, and then this is what happens. Like you just can't cover anymore. I mean, it's one of the most overrated positions to pay somebody. You can't pay anybody this. It's just that's just what it is. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm catching up on the. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of comments. I think Mr. Sports Talk. I think Justin Jefferson would be a good. I think he'd be a good fit as well. Nate, what's going on? Nate Satisfield, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? I always think outside the box, bro. Cowboy, I always think outside the box. I'm gonna be pissed too, Will Stentz. I will be really pissed off. Bro, PR52, what's up, man? Shout out to PR52, bro. Um, I don't think the Dillard thing is legit. No offense. It would be dumb to trade him. I think it'd be stupid too. But with this team, you never know. I mean, they want Jason Peters back, so if they're bringing Jason Peters back, they're pretty much saying, well, Big V's been on this team. He's got a lot of reps. He can play multiple positions. Andre Dillard can only play one position, and it's not Andre Dillard's fault at all. This is all on the coaches in the front office. This has nothing to do with it's with Andre Dillard. He doesn't get reps. He's not going to get better. You stunt his growth every damn year because you're bringing in a goddamn veteran that just seems to not want to fucking retire. Then that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Sony Terranova said it doesn't matter if he was an ex-Cowboy. You can't go off of what Scandrick did. Got to move on. And that's see how Sonny Terranova is thinking right now by saying that. That's how I think. Everybody's just got to friggin' move on. Period. Enough with this he was an ex-Cowboy. Enough with this shit. I think bringing Byron Jones here he's gonna want to play here. Number one, because he's seen the Eagles have won the NFC East the past few years. I think he knows where he wants to go. He knows where he wants to go. I don't believe he's gonna go to the Broncos. If he does, then I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know if he's going to go with the Broncos. I don't know if he's going to go with the Raiders. I don't know where he's really going to fit in. I mean, I have no idea. But hey, we give him a chance. He does what he needs to do, and that's it. Giovanni Del Val says, "How about Mims from Baylor?" Yeah, I like his speed. He drops his hips really well, and I think his coverage. I think he's a wide receiver. What am I talking about? He's a wide receiver. Denzel Mims. I was thinking about somebody else. I don't know. What do you have him like a second, like a late second or early third round pick? I don't know what I'd put Denzel. I mean, I don't know what I'd put Mims at. I honestly don't. Where he would go. Mr. Sports Talk says we need to fix the linebacker position this year. People really aren't taking linebacker position this year. People really aren't talking about that for whatever reason. It's depleted now after losing Nigel. We need a real number one inside linebacker. Yeah, 100%. Because honestly, you have, oh God, Nate Gary is a serviceable backup, bad at coverage. Nigel Bradham had to go. You free up $4.5 billion in cap space. You had to do it regardless of what was going on. So it's just something that had to happen regardless. Okay, so I mean we'll see. I don't know if they're going to go after Blake Martinez. That's definitely not going to happen. If they go all in on a cornerback for $17 million, if it goes up to that price, I don't know if they will go after. I just don't know if they'll go after that. I'm just not really feeling it too much. So, name the Brian Mitchell. Brian Mitchell. I don't even remember, bro. That was good. I don't even remember. I honestly don't. I can't. I couldn't even tell you that. I'm just being honest. That was good and worked out. I can't even tell you really. Yeah, EP's number one fan says Byron Jones is good, but I'm just iffy. I think everybody's iffy. I think everybody's just going through their emotions with it. You know what I mean? Cowboy X Factor says Nate says the Folesian Society would like to see him back with the Philly Eagles. Yeah, I think we're just done with that. We just need it's pretty much done. I don't think it really bothers Carson if Nick actually came back. I think it bothers the fans more than it bothers Carson. I don't think it bothers Carson at all. You know what I mean? I think honestly with the fans, I don't know. We'll just have to see. Mark, but bro, I started watching. I watched the Eagles for a long time, but I wasn't into them like this, like I was since like maybe 2013, 14. Okay, like I used to watch them on and off during high school, but I wasn't into this team like I am today. I always watched them with the family and stuff, but if you're telling me that far long ago, then I probably don't know. Um, Sonny Terranova says his coverage skills are good and way better than what we got. Yeah, I mean that's. Son, I like what Sonny's saying tonight. Sonny, we gotta highlight we gotta highlight all your comments because everything that you're saying is what I'm thinking. And in my head. So his coverage skills are good. His coverage skills are he's good. He's good. He's a good corner. He's a good corner. He's not the best corner, but he's a good corner. That could do a lot for us. You know what I mean? I can't think those two names you brought up. I know of the names, but I just can't remember. Like, oh my god, that's pretty bad though. That's pretty bad. Will Sten says playing cornerback in this league now is tough with being so pat. Oh, 100%. Will. I mean, it's a pass. It's a passing league. You know what I mean? Now it's a passing league. Now it's all about getting speed in your offense, and you're passing most of the time now. And there's some teams like there's some teams that put up that draft like these first round offensive linemen, create these big walls. I mean, to be honest with you, this year we won a lot. We won a few games because of our run game, because our offensive line was dominant. You take the Bills game, you take the Bills, the Packers. I mean, we ran all over them. We didn't pass the ball too much. We ran the ball because we were overtaking teams like that. So that's where it's really interesting. So let's see. So no man, every year in the U.S. 60K. What the hell? Could someone block that? Could someone not block? No one blocks. Someone put that guy on timeout. Jesus. What the hell? 60K die from the flu. This is 0. Who is this? Jesus. Okay. I don't know who that is. So timeout would probably be nice, guys, if you put him on timeout. I don't know. Giovanni, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Bo then says, I'm all in on Justin Jefferson. A lot of people like Justin Jefferson. A lot of people are on that Justin Jefferson hype wagon. And I actually like it. I don't mind it. I think you have to move in front of the Broncos to at least try to get to him because I honestly don't know. You just hope if you sit at 21, you just hope that the Bills don't get in front of you because the Bills need a receiver. They're pretty much a receiver away from contending. So, and I think they're one of the more underrated teams of the year. So we'll see what happens with that. I keep pressing the wrong button. Bird Gang Jojo, what's up, bro? Sonny says they really gonna waste a first round pick from last year. Shaking my head, really hope it's not. I really hope not either. Yo, Philly Fanatic, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? Everything's good, man. Just working, doing the same shit I do every day and trying to make as many videos as possible as I can. Let's see. Just let you guys know, I'm just because I don't know if anyone saw my post. I'm just gonna mention it. I actually enabled super chats on here as well, so my channel is monetized now, so I could actually monetize everything. But I have super chats available on this channel as well. Just saying, because I was trying to figure it out the past week how to enable it, and I finally found out. So I'm just letting you guys know. Let's see, man. Nate says we need to stay away from Foles. We already have a statue of him outside. We could see him every day. And that's fine with me. Let's see. Dominic Cardinale says, do you still think they still want DeMarcus Robinson? I honestly don't know. I need to see Alshon Jeffrey move before anything. Alshon has got to move before anything happens. But I think with this, they might go a different route. Um, they might try to go get him. The Giants have a lot of cap space right now, so they might overpay him. I don't think he's worth a lot of money. I think he's like worth very even not even close to mid-tier money, but for a guy that was like pretty much a backup receiver but only got into games at times where he came in and caught a few catches here and there, but nothing amazing, nothing crazy. Harlem Cowboy, what is going on? Hope the Cowboys can get Malcolm J. Oh God. Oh yeah, I had you blocked a long time ago. I should have just blocked you when I had the chance again. But hey, I actually unblocked everybody, but you found your way back as usual. Um, let's see. Bacon Grizzler 69 says, I don't even give a shit about the former Cowboy thing at this point. Our corners are so sorry that we can't be picky with it. Byron is better than all of our current guys. That is true. That's what we need to do. I mean, we just gotta just ignore the bullshit. I mean, people gotta relax. People gotta chill out, bro. People gotta chill out. But Bacon, that's a great great comment. Makes a lot of sense. He's a cowboy. He used to be a cowboy, so we can't have him on this team. Oh, God forbid. God forbid he wears anything else. So let's see. Sonny says, and Byron Jones would play his former team twice. Imagine he gets a pick off Dak. Oh boy, that'd be pretty cool to see. And I'd be pretty happy to see if he starts getting picks with us. It'd be cool too. So Cowboy X says Harlem Cowboy, blah blah blah. Even everyone fan, Howie, let's get younger than Jeffrey Lurie's. Let's bring Jason Peters. I know it's stupid. It's like Howie said all this. It's okay. You know what? This might not even happen, guys. I mean, I've heard the guy said I heard whispers about blah blah blah. About Jason Peters could be back and Andre Dillard could be in a trade package deal with Alshon Jeffrey to trade for a team to dump that. No. I mean, it might happen. Who knows? I mean, I'm just gonna keep my fingers crossed that it doesn't happen at all. Yeah, because if we're not, I don't, we're definitely not going to release Malcolm Jenkins. If that's the case, we're going to trade him. But nothing's happened yet. And to be honest, I honestly don't know if this is a good or a bad thing. It doesn't seem like it's really bad because, to be honest with you, I think the Eagles do want Malcolm back. I think with this, with these, if Howie actually, I mean, just think of it like this, dude. Jim Schwartz had Jalen Mills. Jim Schwartz literally had a cornerback that was a seventh round pick and turned him into an okay corner. Not an average, little bit below average, but productive at some times and then sometimes not. But for a seventh round corner, technically, Jalen Mills turned out all right for what he is, I guess. But imagine giving Schwartz the weapons that. Imagine giving Schwartz. You get Byron Jones, he can move. You can move him all over the place. That's the good thing about Byron Jones. You can move him. It's a weapon that Jim Schwartz. It's a toy that Jim Schwartz would love to have. Okay, so. Joe H says Peter's the top 10 tackle every year. That's what makes it hard to move. Like I said before, man, Andre Dillard would be fine. He's a natural left tackle, and he'll just take over when the franchise retires. I mean, I honestly, I know that, but it's just, to me, it's like Andre Dillard is just wasting time, wasting years, just wasting just a whole bunch of time right now. That's just where I get all this, and it just bothers me a little bit that it happens. You know what I mean? So it bothers me. That's all. I call Jason Peters the franchise. Bo then says we got to give young players a chance, and we do. We really have to do that. I mean, it's a new era in Philadelphia, dude. Carson Wentz gets an extension. You know what I mean? His extension kicks in next year. He's like, what, $32 million cap hit next year? I mean, once you start getting these cap hits from Carson Wentz's extension, forget it. Forget it. You know, you're not going to be able to make a lot of moves. If the Eagles start bringing in guys on 1 year deals, you're not going to, this team is going nowhere. This team is going to be bottom of the barrel, NFC East, and you're not going to go anywhere. Okay. We're in a better position than a lot of teams right now, but we'll just have to see. Honestly, we'll just have to see because this is just crazy. Um, let's see here. Corey Littleton, yeah, Giovanni Del Val says Corey Littleton will be a good fit. Corey Littleton is a good player for the Rams. He's a come up player from the Rams, very physical. His coverage skills aren't too bad. I like Corey Littleton a lot, and he's not going to be cheap, but he's going to be affordable. Okay, not like Blake Martinez from the Green Bay Packers. I mean, Blake Martinez is just a tackling machine. I mean, that guy is. You know, I think Sean Lee is going to be a free agent too, so I don't know what's going on with that with the Cowboys, but hey, it is what it is. Let's see. Bergane Joe says, I don't want Dillard gone, bro. He deserves more reps. 100% he does, and I really hope he does. Let's see. Cowboy X Factor. Oh, God. You think Malcolm Jenkins would never go to the Cowboys ever? Doesn't even matter. They're drafting a damn safety in the first round anyway. I heard a lot of people were talking about the Cowboys drafting a receiver. They're not drafting any goddamn receiver in the first round. Bo then says, can't wait for Howie to draft the top defensive tackle at 21. You know, that dude, this past year, I was not even surprised, dude. I wasn't even surprised because look what happened. It was a defensive line heavy draft. I want them big boys from Clemson. I wanted one of them big boys from Clemson really bad. And then all of a sudden, we draft a left tackle, okay? Wide receiver, deep ass class this year. And what could happen? You never know what could happen. But I honestly think that they're actually going to go receiver. I'm not really having that feeling that they're going to do something else. Sonny Terranova says, interested to see what Howie does about Malcolm. He should extend him about 2 years, but the guy is 32 years old. Tough decision, but I extend him. Yeah, I mean, Sonny is right because, you know, if he's expecting 14, $15 million, there is no way, there is just no way that I'm seeing this to go in our favor at all. I really don't. I do not expect Malcolm to get a lot of money. A bump, yeah, but not something that's like, oh, I want like. But the problem is, so Eddie Jackson got a big deal. I think another safety got a big deal. That took him out of the top 10 of the highest paid safeties. So what happened was Malcolm Jenkins is actually making $8.5 million less than the top 10 safeties. The last, probably the 10th ranked safety, he's making $8 million less. So that shows you why. You know, this guy's got 11 picks. Malcolm Jenkins has 11 picks, three Pro Bowls. He's been healthy since 2014. I have to say one thing about him: he never gets hurt. And he can play linebacker, he can play corner, he can play nickel. You could put him anywhere you want. But as of right now, since this Malcolm Jenkins crap was going on, I've been literally sitting here thinking that we have two holes at safety. I mean, do you guys agree with that? Because honestly, I've been pretty much sitting here saying, "Oh man, we got two holes at safety." That's pretty much what I've been. That's pretty much what I've been looking at. That's pretty much what's been going on. Um. So hey, it is what it is. Um, I'm just here just saying, if Dillard traded, does that mean Mulata finally gonna dress? I don't, dude. Mulata's been hurt, bro. This guy's 6'8", 300. Oh my god, what is he? 6'8", 350. This guy is huge. Jordan Mailata is a force to be reckoned with against nature itself. This guy, did you see like even when he first like had his first preseason game, he was manhandling third, fourth string defenses like it was nothing. If you were to turn Jordan Mailata into a future right tackle, oh my God, to have him on the right side would be just he'd be better than Lane Johnson. But the problem is he's hurt and he's not getting much reps. And obviously, there's no reps for any of these young guys. Besides, our whole team has to be pretty much injured for us to even have reps in the beginning of this whole thing that happened last year. Bergang Jojo says we need CeeDee Lamb, bro. That's my guy. You know what? It's me. I really don't have a preference, bro, because you know what? I like Lamb. I like Ruggs. I like Jefferson. I like all these guys. I like Judy too. I like all these guys. Um, Lamb is going to be just tough to get. I don't know. I honestly don't know. If the Cardinals don't pick, I think we can actually get him. If the Cardinals are set to get him, it's going to be hard. We'd have to take Ruggs or Judy or somebody. I don't know, but or Justin Jefferson, whatever. But it's not going to be easy. Let's see. EB's number one fan says, "Do you think the Giants or Redskins will be about shit anytime? Will be about the Redskins will about to shit anytime soon?" I don't know what you're saying, bro. When I say Joe H says when I watched the Packers game, I'm glad Devontae Adams got hurt early because he was going to have a lead 20 catches for 300 yards against the Eagles' pass defense. Damn, I hope Howie go. I hope he does, dude. If Howie Roseman if Howie Roseman is as if he is as aggressive as he was in 17, especially 16. That's 2016 was a big free agency year too because we signed Rodney McLeod, we signed Brandon Brooks. You know what I mean? We turned Brandon Brooks into a Pro Bowler. I mean, um, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see. So you're saying if they're gonna if the Giants and Redskins are gonna shit the bed this year, it depends where they spend their money. It depends. I mean, I'm hearing Ron Rivera saying that Dwayne Haskins might not be the quarterback for the Redskins. That he's not really a big fan of him at all. And then the Giants have a new coach in Joe Judge, and I don't know what they're doing over there. Are going to have a lot of cap space too, but who the hell is going to want to go there? I mean, who's going to want to go there? Honestly, I mean, I don't even trust that they're even their front office. They've just been making bad. John Mara, he's pretty much another Jerry Jones of the New York Giants. John Mara is another guy that the owner of the New York Giants has just been absolutely just horrible and making bad decisions as well. Yep, Joe H says the offseason for cornerbacks. That is true. Big D says, name me a former Cowboy who ever worked in Philly, and don't say Herschel Walker. Nobody. Don't matter, though. Yeah, Sonny, don't listen, bro. Bullshit. Dominic, if they trade Dillard, do you think they take an O lineman this year's draft? Not early, they're not. They're not. This might not even happen, dude. It might not even happen. But I really hope it doesn't happen. Cowboy X says, "Son, I do not want him. I think you're saying Malcolm Jenkins ain't no playmaker. Why do you say that? He's one of the best in the league. I know he's old, but that guy could go anywhere on the field and play for any position you want in your defense besides defensive line. But Harlem Boy says, don't block me. Well, don't give me a reason to, and I won't. Trust me, bro. I unblock people because I'm nice. I give people second chances, but you screw that up, forget it. Yeah, Sonny Terranova says Cowboys should draft Xavier McKinney or Grant Delpit. I mean, that's pretty much the two corners I have, the two safeties I have going there. So we'll see what happens. They're definitely taking one of those two. Big D says Jones will be a bust in Philly. I don't think so, dude. That's just fucking cowboy. That's just past memories boggling everybody's minds. Do you think we should go after Yannick Ngakwe from Jags? Hope I'm spelling his name right. And you didn't. I don't think you did. It's okay. No, because they just franchise tagged him at $19.3 million. So no, probably not now. Probably not now. Before, yeah. Now, probably not. So it might not even be $17 million. We don't know. The day hasn't hit yet. We don't know how the market's going to go. It could go to that. It might not. So don't be surprised. But you're going to overpay for a cornerback. That's what happens. That's just how it happens. Because obviously we can't go cheap. We can't go cheap and go get if you get Byron Jones and pair him up with fucking Logan Ryan or something like that. Am I saying Logan Ryan? I always screw up his name. I always switch both his names around. Logan Ryan. If you get Logan Ryan in the building, or you sign a max contract, and then you go sign another corner spot and go sign a guy like Logan Ryan, something like that. That's like a mid-tier contract. It's not gonna be too expensive. So, Carlos Garcia, you cannot overpay Jones. We did like Byron Maxwell. Byron Maxwell was a whole different. Byron Maxwell was a whole different story, bro. He was a whole different story. Byron Maxwell was a huge what is making Jones a product of what is making Byron Jones a product of the Cowboys defense? What? What is making him a product of Maxwell was a huge Maxwell had the Legion of Boom around him. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Unbelievable. That's just like Byron Jones. What was Byron Jones surrounded by? What, Anthony Brown on the other side? What, Jeff Heath behind him? I mean, seriously, bro. Like you're gonna compare what was around Maxwell to what the Cowboys were around Byron Jones? Holy shit. No, we're not getting Joker's Believing says I wouldn't mind trading for Diggs depending on the price. We're not trading for just for Stephon Diggs. Yeah, the price is gonna be a first round pick, bro. You're not getting Stephon Diggs for nothing. It's not you're not gonna do a Howie move and trade for Stephon Diggs 4th round pick and be like, yeah, sure. We're not gonna pull one of those on a team like that. Definitely, especially trading with us. Forget about it. Not gonna happen. Sonny says Eagles might bring Mills back on a one. If Mills wants to come back, he can come back, but he's going to be a backup this year. He ain't starting, so I don't care. I really don't. And we're going to draft somebody, and we're going to actually see if that person that we draft is going to, we're going to see what happens with that, because then they can compete with Jalen Mills, and Jalen Mills ain't going to seem like he's the best guy, best backup we could actually have. So we'll see. Brady Jojo, it'd be awesome. I think the only issue I have is that he commands big money in free agency, and that's with everybody, dude. Everybody's commanding big money, bro. They want to secure their futures. That's just what it is. They want to collect the bag, bro. That's what it's all about. If Mills gets re-signed, yeah, probably. What's the max? Meritori says, what's the max you would realistically offer Byron Jones? If I could get him for 14 to 15 million, I honestly wouldn't care. If it was about like maybe 14, 13 and a half to 14, if we can get him for that, then yeah, then realistically that's what I would pay for him. That's what I would pay for him. I wouldn't pay 17, of course not, but that's how free agency is. That's just what it is. Greg Ward is going to be competing this year. He has one more year left on his deal, so he'll still be on this roster regardless. Dominic Cornell says, I would love to draft Nick Harris in the 3rd round if he is still there. We'll see. We'll see how the draft board goes. We got 2 3rd round picks, so there's a big chance that we do something nice. Sonny Terranova says, Joey, you want Rodney McLeod back? Hell no. We need to get younger at safety, bro. We need to bring in some fresh meat at that position. Rodney McLeod's, what, 30 years old now? Roadrunner says that's not true about Wentz contract kicks in. We can't make moves. I'm not saying that we. The cap does go up, but I'm saying we can't sign max contracts. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying we can't sign nobody. I'm saying we can't sign max contracts. We can't. It just depends on the position. Every position has a different. Every player, every position's different. You know what I mean? Depending on who the player is, that's how it is. We don't know. We really don't know what it's going to be like at that moment in time. So I'm not saying we can't make moves. I'm not saying we can't, but it's going to be hard to. That's why we have to get a roster together this year. Get this done. Get this over with, and lock all these core guys up, so we have a roster for the next 4 or 5 years. Bo then says Judge Jefferson had 18 touchdowns last year of his size. That's a number one receiver right there. I don't know, he's a big guy, and he has a polished route tree. Do anything you want him to do on the field. You can line him up inside, outside. You could pretty much have him on reverses. I mean, he's amazing for his size. Like I said, I'm a fan of Justin Jefferson. I have no problem with any of these receivers, really. I really don't. I mean, I just want to draft one of them. I mean, that's just my main focus is getting one of these guys in the building wearing Philly green. That's all I care about at this point. Let's see. Malik Campbell says after fixing wide receiver cornerback situation in draft, free agency, how would you feel about bringing Dez? No, definitely not. Definitely not. Dez Bryant, we're not. No. There's already talks about Jerry Jones bringing Dez Bryant back right now, and look it up because there is. Yeah, they might be bringing back Dez Bryant. The Cowboys might be bringing back Dez Bryant. No, there's no way. I don't want any old ass receivers here regardless. Okay? I don't want any old receivers here at all. Period. I want young guys, new core, new Eagle, new era, new beginning, new everything. Okay. J Max says, "Who is your number one free agent target?" My number one free agent target this year. Realistically, what the Eagles will be spending a lot of money on in free agency is probably this position that we're going to probably get in free agency, which is cornerback. That's where you're going to spend a lot of money. Honestly, I don't know what other free agents that are going to be really that expensive. You know what I mean? That are in need for us. Blake Martinez probably is going to have a bigger contract than Byron Jones. Probably. Blake Martinez probably will. He's going to get paid a lot of money. I mean, that's probably where it's going to go with that. Master Piat says, I wanted Dexter Lawrence. Imagine him playing with Fletcher Cox and Malik Jackson. Yeah, Dexter Lawrence was a good. That Clemson D line I wanted. I wanted one of those guys. I didn't care who it was. But unfortunately, that didn't happen because we went total opposite and went another goddamn tackle that we're just not putting on the field because we just like to we like to stroke. We like to stroke on Jason Peters' fucking beard. So they want to do that, that's fine. If you can get Winfield Jr. in the third round of this draft, I actually wouldn't mind drafting him, bringing him in, and see how he does, and see if he has a bit of a learning curve to the NFL. You know what? Someone's going to have to take that spot, and I actually like that kid a lot too. Well, if he plays free safety, then we could teach him to do both. You never know. Master P.S. says, or imagine Hassan Ridgeway and Dexter Lawrence as the young bat. Hassan Ridgeway is a free agent now, so I don't know what they're doing with that. We have nothing behind Fletcher Cox and Malik Jackson. We don't know what Malik Jackson's going to do because, you know what? he's a good player, one of the best pass rushers in the league, but can't really say too much about him now because he hasn't even touched the field. So he got hurt first game, against the Redskins at the home opener. So it's hard to really, say anything. Bacon says yes, safety is a position we have to low key be needing to focus on, which is true. Um, Mr. Sports Talk said, I think we're going to give Malcolm the contract he wants. I have a feeling that he's going to come back. I honestly have a feeling. No reports have come out yet that the Eagles and Malcolm Jenkins are going their separate ways, or they've already released stuff about Nelson Aguilar a few weeks ago that they're not going to be resigning him. Like, there's nothing coming out about Malcolm Jenkins not still being here. I think they're actually trying to work something out, and I hope it does. And I hope they at least meet halfway. Mr. Sportsrock says can't afford to lose him. He's the general of the defense. Hopefully, you can get Clinton Dix or Randall free agency, fill the spot. McLeod when he leaves. I made a video about how hot Clinton Dix as well, and I think he'd be a really good piece next to Malcolm, and then kind of draft somebody or put someone behind them, or pick someone up that's. Maybe we'll find another Cravon LeBlanc out there. You know what I mean? Maybe we'll find a diamond in the rough. You know what I mean? You never really know. Oh. Malky Campbell says Judy over Lamb, huh? Wow. Yeah, that's probably the first time I've heard Judy over Lamb, to be honest with you. A lot of people like Judy over Ruggs, too, because they think that Ruggs was kind of getting a lot of pass. Well, a lot of people think Ruggs was more successful because of Judy being on the field at the same time. I mean, that's what a lot of people were thinking as well. So we'll see what happens, but Dominic said, I think Lamb is going to the Cardinals. I mean, everyone's going to think that, but we honestly don't know. Bacon says, okay, little rant on Jordan Mailata. How the fuck that guy going to play rugby all his goddamn life but can't stay healthy to play football with pads? That is true. That is really true. Oh, shit. I lost my spot here. Hold on. There we go. Master Piat says Malik Harrison is one of those linebackers I want in the Eagles defense. Yeah, if you could even draft him in the second round, they wouldn't even buy it, or even try to get him in the third round if you can, or try to move up into the second round with some picks. That would be pretty cool. If we can get one of these guys from the draft and Philly Green, that'd be absolutely amazing. So, let me see here. Giovanni Duvall says Howie Roseman was not doing no more 1 year deals, bro. We are done with the 1 year deals. We're done trading for players with 1 year deals left on their contract unless we're extending them. It's a different story. But Bacon Grizzlies to the Giants are a dumpster fire. Yeah, I mean they got so much work on they got so much work to do. Quadre Williams says Justin Jefferson is the better receiver out of Ruggs. I think everyone's just in love with Ruggs because he's fast, and a lot of people don't think Ruggs has like ball skills. I think CD has the best ball skills. I mean, that's definite. I think Jefferson is behind him, and I think Ruggs then Judy, or Judy then Ruggs. You probably switch that around. Draft a center, say round 3. I honestly don't know. I don't think they're gonna waste the third round pick on the center right now. Mikey Campbell says, honestly, think we stay put at 21. Draft Just Jefferson, second round pick. Maybe use a draft capital trip to grab Rieger, Mims, third round, AJ Terrell, and go heavy in free agency for Jones. I honestly think we go defense and free agency like crazy. I don't know, dude. Like, are they going to go after a receiver in free agency? That's probably the one question I do have for free agency is, are they going to go after, are they going to actually sign a receiver? Like, Robbie Anderson's going to be crazy expensive. Like, he's going to be ridiculously expensive. No joke. I like Isaiah Simmons from Clemson. What about Kenneth Murray? I think from Oklahoma. I think Kenneth Murray from these guys are so damn. There's actually some good linebackers in this draft. There's a few good ones that if you really get you land one of these guys, I think we'd be really set. Let's see. Meritor says theoretical Lamb Judy on the board and we can trade up. Depends where. Oh, who you get? Probably getting CD Lamb. 100% CD Lamb. I don't have to think about that twice at all. I'm getting Lamb. 2 seconds. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like that's why it's hard for me to make a decision. When it comes to ball skills, I like Judy a lot. You're looking at speed, you go look for Justin Jefferson, Henry Ruggs, and explosiveness. You pretty much got that in all these players. But Jerry Judy's got really good. He's got light feet, and he's so smooth with his feet. It's absolutely insane. No, we traded Bradford there, but I don't think so, bro. It would be funny if we did. Sorry, my eye is itching me. Master P. Dot says, I don't want Jalen Mills back. How about Mills playing with the Bills? No, I don't know. He's going to make them worse. He's going to make them worse. He's probably going to be one of those players that can only. He's probably going to be one of those players that's only going to be good for. That's only going to be really like good for. He's only going to play well with the Eagles and having Jim Schwartz on his back. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Let's see, was there? Simon says, Simon, what's up, bro? Byron Jones isn't worth all this hype as a Cowboys fan. I hope Eagles take him. Hell, anybody take him. No, he's not. He's not, and he's nothing. He's nothing special. He's not. Simon is right. I mean, he's not. He's not. No corner is worth it. There's no one that's getting paid right now cornerback money that's worth that much at all. It's just the cornerback position is overrated, and they pay these guys like it's no tomorrow. You know what I mean? I think I think Byron Jones could work out. Byron Jones ain't nothing. He's not the greatest corner. He's not the greatest corner in the NFL, but he's a good corner. He's good. He's really good. But he's not. He's nothing like. He's not Deion Sanders. No, you're not gonna find a Deion Sanders. But these guys get paid like they're Deion Sanders. You understand? That's where I get all this from. It's just crazy. But the Eagles need a cornerback, and they probably will sign him. I don't doubt it. Do you think we need a Giovanni? Do you think we need an edge rusher who's available? Honestly, dude, if Yak if what's his face? I can't even say his goddamn name. I hate his damn name. From the Jaguars, defensive end from the Jaguars, Yannick. If he was an actual free agent without that franchise tag, I'd say maybe try to go after him. And there's some speculation that Jadeveon Clowney could be looking for a new team, and I don't even want to even get into that. So we all know that. What's going on with that? So Harlem Cowboy says, I do want the boys to get Hog Clinton Dix or draft the young safety. We're going to be playing a combo of 3-4-4-2 defense this season. I have you guys getting Delpit or getting that corner from Alabama, that safety from Alabama anyway. So I think regardless, I think the Cowboys do go after. I heard the Cowboys are actually and I'm glad that the Eagles aren't going after this guy either. All right, so Chris Harris from the Broncos, that's going to be a free agent. He's what 30, 31. So or actually he could be younger. I think he could be 20. I forgot what how old is Chris Harris? Now I gotta look. He is 30. Okay, so Chris Harris is 30 years old. And I know that the Cowboys are definitely going after him. They need to fill that void, because Byron Jones is going to be leaving. So yeah, and the thing is, how many corners are have a lot of turnovers now? I mean, you really how many corners in this league right now have a lot of turnovers? And it is what it is. It's like it's 2 picks. I think everyone's like, oh, he's only had 2 picks in 5 years. blah blah blah. I mean, the guy, the thing is, you guys have been fortunate to have cornerbacks that can cover. The Eagles have not. So when you guys look at it, you're like, he's not good enough. But for us, he's good enough because he can actually cover. You know, that's the difference between a team that hasn't had good corners in a long time, and for a team that has had productive corners come in and out of the building through the Dallas Cowboys. That's what's different about this. We're pretty much like we'll take this guy because he's good at coverage. I mean, it is what it is. Um, Joe H. People need to stop comparing Byron Jones to Nani and Maxwell. Jones is so more athletic and played in the NFC East. If he signs with Philadelphia, I'm not afraid of one wide receiver in the East. I'm not either. I'm really not either. I think Jones will do a good job in Philly. And I think if Howie puts even more better playmakers around him, does a good job with that. I think this is going to be something pretty nice in the secondary. So I mean, who knows? Let's see. Jones isn't a takeaway machine. We all know this, but his coverage skills are good, which is true, Sonny, which is definitely. Simon says, for your information, Byron Jones wants 16 on 17 per. Not worth it. None of these guys are worth it, Simon. None of these dudes are worth it. I trust me, dude. You don't unless you're talking to somebody else. You don't gotta tell me. I research this shit every day. I do videos about this every day. I know what players want to get paid. I know what he's commanding. He's commanding 16. That could definitely go up to 17 if there's a bidding war. So yeah, he's definitely not worth it. Nobody's worth that type of money. But this is why you don't pay for corners. This is why you don't overpay for guys. But it is what it is. The Eagles have cap space. The Eagles aren't broke. The Eagles have cap space this year. They're going to be restructuring and creating more cap space this year. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that's just how it is. I mean, it's funny. Like you guys are like some of you guys are cool. Then you got some of you guys are coming over here. You guys are coming over here, and you're like you're kind of like don't get Byron Jones, blah blah blah. You're gonna pay him. I mean, the Cowboys haven't even spent a dime yet. The Cowboys haven't even spent a goddamn dime on. They haven't even spent a dime on Dak Prescott. They haven't spent a dime on Amari Cooper yet. They want to sign Randall Cobb. They want to re-sign Robert Quinn. I mean, the Cowboys haven't even spent a dime yet. I mean, am I missing something here? It's like all Cowboy fans are coming over now. Like, don't pay him that money. It's like, well, we need him. I mean, that's why we're gonna pay him because we need him. I mean, that's how it is. Jesus Christ! Like, what the hell? Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, Boys for Life has a point. You know what I mean? I understand that. I understand that. But I think Bacon's right on that point because I know he was one of the least targeted corners in the league last year as well. But he's I mean he's obviously he's not a bust. He's not a bust. So it is what it is. I don't care because I know when he comes here and whatever else we have around him, it is what it is. He's gonna play fine. He's gonna play fine. Not even worried about it. I'm really not. It is what it is. Though we had worse contracts than I think Byron Mack. Whatever contracts we've had has been worse than that. It is what it is. You have to overpay for guys. The Cowboys haven't even paid their damn quarterback yet. They haven't paid their quarterback. They haven't paid the receiver. They paid Jalen Smith. Vander Esch gonna need a contract in a couple of years. I mean, they want to sign Robert Quinn back. They want to sign. I mean, they want to sign Randall Cobb back. You know what I mean? Bruh, they haven't even fucking. They haven't even fucking. They haven't even spent any money yet. They're like half of these guys are pumping their chests, and they're coming onto the Eagles pages, and they're like, oh, they're gonna overpay for Byron Jones, but bro, you have a quarterback that might even. Hopefully, you better pray to freaking God he gets a damn contract, because if he gets tagged, it's literally this. If he gets tagged, this debate's gonna be fucking over. This debate will be over. You have a team that doesn't have any faith in your quarterback. That's not good. I mean, I'm not trying to put up anything, but it's like Cowboys have what 75 to 78 million. I know how much money they have, and they haven't spent a dime of it yet. They haven't paid their guys. They haven't paid their core guys. Like I don't know. Like even the Cowboys offensive line, I don't know the contracts with that those positions I haven't. Um, I haven't really seen nothing much yet, but I haven't seen the contracts for the offensive line or anything, but oh my god, it's sad, bro. It's sad that the Cowboys actually have that much money, and it doesn't make it any better. More cap don't mean shit because honestly, you saw what the Jets did with that fucking franchise last year, and they spent $90 million on players that couldn't even fucking produce or do anything. I hope to God we sign Byron Jones. I hope to God we do. I just want him here. That's all that matters. I want him here because he's the best in free agency. That's why I want him here. That's it. That's the only reason why. And will be a total upgrade from what we have. Yeah, it might. If it gets approved, it definitely will go up. It's gonna be good for every team that need to get rid of bad contracts or guys with dead money cap hits or stuff like that, which does help. But it should be interesting. Oh my god. I think that's hilarious, bro. Hilarious. Um I'm actually trying to look for some right now, but I can't find it. Oh well. I will live another day. It's okay. Let me go. Let me see when this is updated. Let's see here. I'm trying to see when this damn over the cap website was updated. I forgot where. I don't know if it was updated. It looks like it was updated. Let me see here. Hmm. It actually looks pretty good. Cowboy first. Boys for Life says, "How do you feel about the extra game we're gonna get in addition of 2 players to the main roster?" So it's gonna be an extra regular season game, and we're gonna get rid of a preseason game. Is that how that's going? That's how they're doing that? Because I hate preseason, bro. I hate it. I honestly hate it. Yeah, the Raiders want Byron Jones. The Broncos want Byron Jones. That's all. Raiders, Broncos, and Lions. Lions want Byron Jones because they're trying to trade Darius Slay, and they're probably going to draft Jeff Okuda from Ohio State. So I would think. I would think. Yeah, I think Haskins is going to get the Roseman treatment too. LXL Looney Bin. Boys for Life says, yeah, less preseason and one more regular season. Oh, that's cool. All right, so thank God. I was like, so you're telling me they're going to add another game? They're going to add another game plus have the same amount of preseason games? Thank God. The preseason's got to be short. Preseason's got to be short because I'm always freaking out over what's going to happen in these games. Sometimes it's scary. Sometimes it's really scary. Sometimes. I'm cool with it too, bro. It's more games to go to for me. I actually last year was the worst year I had going to games. It was actually the worst year of going to games. So because we had our home opener was the first week, yeah, the first week of the season, and then we had like 3 away games throughout the month. So I was like, kind of screwed me up in the beginning. I mean, if the Eagles make the playoffs, I always go to the playoff games, regardless. Regardless, you should, bro. Boys for life. You should go to a Cowboy game in Philly, bro. It's honestly not just the shit talk, bro. It's actually a really good experience. I actually want to. I would actually go to AT&T Stadium to go to a game, to actually go to a dome, like to actually go to to go to a stadium like that. Like you would actually you would really enjoy it. You really would, even though it's an Eagles home game. You would actually really like it. Sometimes you get that experience about going to other fan bases, places and stuff. So that's gonna they how they determine the home or away game of it's just they're just gonna do it how they always do it. They're just kind of have like a lot like a not a lottery, but they're just gonna it's gonna make all the teams even with the same amount of games. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna make everything even, so it's gonna be treated like it's just another game, regardless, and they'll figure it out from there. Cora Green says, "What corner stood out to you at the combine?" Well, Jeff Okuda, of course, from Ohio State. C.J. Henderson. Um, oh my God, Terrell from Clemson. Um, I like Damon Arnett. I like him. The other corner from Ohio State. C.J. Henderson did a good job. I think his lift for his size. What is C.J. Henderson's 6'1", something like that. I mean he could that guy could bench too. Oh my God, I think he benched 225 like it's like 16, 15 times. Just to let you guys know for future, just to see. So this channel is actually monetized now. If you guys haven't noticed with the ads, it's been monetized. So I actually have um, I forgot what the hell I was gonna say. I'm all over the place, dude. It's late. It's late. I actually have super chats on this channel now. Just to let everybody know I do. Trying to upgrade the channel a little bit and do some things. I left a post about pretty much all the information what's been going on with the channel and stuff. So, um, but just to let everybody know, that's pretty much what's going on. anything that happens with this channel, if like any bit of money is made from this channel, I actually made a separate account for this channel. So any money that is put into this channel is going straight to that account. It piles up. And then what I do is I will use that money and actually make videos on it if I buy equipment, whether it's certain things for streaming or for the computer or something that's going to help make the videos better or whatever it is. I will be using that money for all that stuff, and I will be making videos and make a separate playlist for that for those videos when I purchase products for enhancing this channel. So that's where the money from super chats or whatever goes to any of this stuff. So yeah, just to let you guys know on that. Let's see here. Matt, you're hoping, bro. You're hoping is bull. I hope so too, bro. I hope so too, bro. I'm starving right now. I'm not gonna lie. I am pretty damn hungry. I am not gonna lie. 2 years from now, the Eagles need to draft Stingley Jr. from LSU at corner. Well, we'll see. We'll see what kind of. We'll see in 2 years. I'm not worried about. I'm not worried about 2 years from now, bro. I'm worried about this damn. I'm worried about in a few weeks. That's what I'm worried. I'm worried about a few weeks. So, but I appreciate everybody that's been in here today. I really do. I didn't really expect. I mean, it's a Monday night, and I don't expect people to be on. So I really do appreciate everybody that's been in here. Is he a beast, bro? I'm gonna check his highlights. I'll actually check his highlights tonight. Cora Green. Terrell looked really. AJ Terrell looked real smooth out there. He looked real good out there. What's his name from Utah? Oh my god. Does he have like a really long he has like three parts to his name? I forgot that corner from Utah. I forgot his goddamn name. Well, technically, yes. It's Tuesday now, Master P. Dot. Technically, yes, it is. Joe H. Non-football talk. Do you play any of the Resident Evil games? If you do, man, what do you think of the Resident Evil 3 remake? I haven't played Resident Evil in years. I used to play all of them back in like PlayStation, bro. I haven't played. I played Biohazard, the one for the VR for PS4. I've done that, but other than that, I haven't played any of them. And Bacon says, I would have been asleep, but X Factor said you were live, and I ain't talked to you. No, we haven't. So, all right. So, guys, listen up. Shh, come on. Shh. Come on in. So, all right. So, a post will be up soon. Okay, free agency's in a few weeks. I am going to have a live stream on March 18th. March 18th at 2:30 p.m. Eastern. I will be starting a live stream on Wednesday, March 18th, 2:30 p.m. Eastern. Now, I don't know if I'm doing it by myself or I'm doing it with other people. I'm hosting a StreamYard. I will be doing a live stream that day. So we are going to probably sit here for 3 hours, 4 hours. I'm probably going to run it from, 3:30, 4:30, 5. I'm probably going to run it for at least 3 hours. So I'm going to go past 4 o'clock, maybe hit 5:30. Because I'm pretty much going to be on standby to make videos and get stuff done wherever we sign and whatever is going on. So I'm actually going to be running a stream at 2:30 p.m. I don't want to do it way too early. I'm not trying to make it an all-day thing, but for that, I will be running the stream for a few hours. We'll talk about the free agents. We'll kind of look at our phones and be like, okay, what's going on? And we'll just sit here and chill and just go react together on what's going on with free agency and stuff. I would like to actually, instead of doing this by myself, I'd actually like to run a StreamYard and just have certain people come in. This is not a first come first serve stream. I've tried to do that, it just never works out. And there's people that promise me that they're going to come in, then they never come in. And there's people that say they're going to come in, then when they do come in, they're there for literally like 5 seconds and they leave. So I actually want people to come in and actually talk about free agency and talk to me about stuff. So I'm going to get in contact with some people, see if they want to come in. Well, Bacon, you definitely should come in. I've already Master P Dot. I've asked him to come in on it too. Bacon, I know you love being in there. So I think we'll talk. I don't even know. You got to message me on Twitter because I don't even know. I don't know what's going on because I know you had Twitter accounts that were pretty much taken down. So you're gonna have to contact me some certain way. What's going on? So. that is it. Joe H says, "Damn, dude, I work. Damn, dude, I work March 18th, 2 to 11. I'll try to sneak on the phone. Definitely throw another live stream later that night." Yeah, well, for the draft, I'm off that day, so I'm definitely gonna run a stream. Now, I'm gonna run a stream before the draft starts. And then once the draft does start, I am going to probably, I don't know yet with the draft. I'm going to wait until the time comes and we'll figure it out from there. So, Twan Eagles, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? We're just chilling, bro. We're all just chilling together. We're just chilling tonight. We're just chilling. Oh boy, I haven't played a video game in a few days. To be honest, I'm starving right now. I need to eat. I'm going out of my mind. I've been talking a lot, and I have no food in my. I'm dying right now. But yeah, whoever's interested, March 18th, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, I will be holding a stream for like 3 hours. So come join that. Come hang out. Let's just sit, chill, look at our phones, and see what news is gonna happen, what's gonna break out. Or maybe shit will happen early, but of course deals can be made, but they can't officially be made until 4 o'clock. Technically, they can't sign until 4 o'clock. Oh, Bacon, good. Got a new mic. That's good. I've seen people play. I think people were playing the Final Fantasy remake. I don't even know. I saw some people playing it today, unless it was something else. But we'll see. We'll see. We will see. Yes. So, yeah. So that's the plan for free agency, pretty much. That is the plan for free agency. So we'll figure that out when the time comes. Oh man. The new VOD. Oh my God, Alex. Yes, I know. Trust me. I wash my hands constantly now. Okay? Jesus Christ. I went to the bathroom during a stream and I sat down and they're like, "You didn't wash your hands." I was like, "Yeah, because I just didn't fucking feel like it for like a good second." Well, I have that. I don't know if you're subscribed to the gaming channel. If you got guys, if you aren't subscribed to the gaming channel, I'm actually going to go switch that account now. I have a gaming channel called Red Wolves Gaming. Okay, and I'm probably gonna jump on something for a little bit tonight. So what I do is I just stream games, just chill out, no talking football or nothing. It's just literally just chilling out and doing nothing. Um, if you guys want, you could subscribe to it. If you guys don't watch video games, I don't want subs for numbers. I want subs because people actually want to watch. That's pretty much what I'm getting out of it. So here I'm going to put it in right here. I literally just commented on the live stream. Red Wolves Gaming. That's me. If you want to subscribe to that, subscribe to that. And I play all different types of games. I've been playing Star Wars Knights of the Republic. I've been or the Old Republic, the MMO version. I've been playing Left 4 Dead, a lot of zombie games. I've pretty much just been moving from game and then trying new games like scary jump scare games, stuff like that. So if you guys want to subscribe to that, go right ahead and subscribe to that. Let's see what happens with that. Oh, Desert, what's up, dude? Oh, shut your mouth. I have to. So this is what might happen with the draft. So I might be going over Desert's house for the draft, and we might do a reaction together of the draft. So I don't know how that's gonna go because it's either we're gonna be really pissed off or we're gonna be really happy. So I have no idea. So I'm working on a plan to drive the deserts, um, and hopefully we'll do something. All right, Bird Gang Jojo, thank you and thank you so much for coming tonight. I really do appreciate it. Dominic Cardinal, Dying Light was good. Dying Light has really, Dead Island, bro. Dead Island is freaking fantastic. I love Dead Island a lot, a lot. I do. Dead Island is so good with co-op. It is so chill. It is the chillest game. It is fantastic. Love it a lot. My God. But if my hand was holding like $500, would he still touch my hand? That's the question. That's the question. I hope it is, bro. Like I love Dead Island. This Dead Island. I played the first Dead Island and Dead Island. Um, that Riptide. Oh my God, that Riptide is fantastic. So, shit. Holy fuck. So yeah, so that's the plan. The plan is go to Desert's house, eat all his food, and leave. That's pretty much what the plan is over there. So but all right, guys. Well, it's time for me to go eat. I'm done talking to Eagles tonight because I think we've pretty much covered everything. That sounded really weird saying that. I'm done talking Eagle. No, I'm just, yeah, I'm starving. Like I say stupid shit. I'm hungry. You know when you're hungry, you're starving and you like sound like an asshole. Yeah, that's what I'm pretty much becoming right now. Very, very slowly. So I appreciate everybody coming in tonight and um. Jesus Christ. Um. All right, guys. I love all you, and we'll be back with a stream soon. Not gonna be long. Couple, maybe a day or two. I'll be back again. I know I don't put posts up. I know I really don't put a lot of posts up with this. I kind of just like stream out of the moment. It's pretty much how I feel when I get home. If I feel like I'm awake and I feel all right, I'll go on. Like, dude, doing these videos the past few days with all the editing I had to do, it took a while. That's why these videos were coming out really late at night because they took time. Unfortunately, I mean, I rather not. I'd rather them not take that long to do, but I have to do what I got to do. So, um, other than that, that's pretty much it, guys. So that's it. So thank you guys for coming in. Thank you for joining. Thank you for just being here with me today. Just remember, March 18th. Mark it down. If you have a notepad in your phone or whatnot, just mark March 18th. I'll have a post up March 18th at 2:30 p.m. Eastern. Um, I will have a stream for free agency. It's probably most likely going to be a StreamYard. I'm probably going to actually put StreamYard on this and kind of do some editing with that. So we'll do something cool like that. Other than that, guys, that's it. Master P, Alex, Bacon, Matt, all you guys, I appreciate everything. Love all y'all. See you guys later. Shake Squad up. Flag will fly.